You took the bait.
Holy.
This is double speed.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Damn it. It's fine. This one wants to be faster.
I'm with you.
A little something for everyone.
Are you serious?
Time for a buzz. What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You took the bait. More enemies. Time for a buzz. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me tend your wounds. Don't mess with me. Can I have fun this time?
Well lost. It's fine.
Ready when you are. 100% break. trickier to crack. This is double speed.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a fun. Who's next? This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This is so wrong. Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
The server's still not open.
I'm with you.
Break. You took the bait. Time for a fun. Time for a fun.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Stop, mate.
Time for a fun.
Hmm.
Time for a fun. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Better luck than last time.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
A will forged in ice never falters. Is that all?
Who's next? This is double speed.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
How did that miss? Didn't aim. Alright, this is fine.
What a headache. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Who's next?
A will forged in
Never
ice.
actually check how's the audio. It's very quiet.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's just me.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a buzz. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Ready when you are. 100% break. You'll overheat.
Check the audio on your phone.
Standing here in silence, missing all the violence.
Hello? It's just my headphones. It's fine, actually.
mess with me.
I'm just checking the audio. Don't worry about it.
This combat needs. This is double speed. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache. Let me tend your wounds.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
You have my gratitude.
I lower this. 30, that's fine.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Mm-mm.
Need a doctor? Bully! Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Don't mess with me. This combat needs optimize. This is double speed. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
More enemies.
Hope you're prepared.
You took the bait. Thanks.
This ends here.
Just finish it. Hmm. I think this is fine. Just gonna keep that.
Ready when you are. You'll overheat. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hmm.
Is that all?
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You took the bait. Let me tend your wounds.
This. In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Need a doctor?
Hope you're prepared.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
This.
What's in your prescription? Thanks. More enemies. This combat need. This is double speed. You took the bait. Let me tend your wounds. Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a buzz.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters.
This combat need. This is double speed. among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hope you're prepared.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
This twice.
Time for a buzz. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all?
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return.
This is double speed.
Bloom. Repay.
Time for a buzz. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Who's next? Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a buzz. Who's next? Time for a buzz.
You know what? I'm waiting. 1 minute.
this time. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Time for a buzz.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This is double speed.
The dead return. It'll heal.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Who's next?
The dead return.
This is double speed.
Hmm. Mm, I'll just do dailies for this first. Is there a... What's your... What do you... Research by... What's your UID? Are you on the same server? You should be on the same server actually. Don't have any. Oh, I have one. Put a copy there. Oh, no. No. I already did it. Never mind. I'll just skip this for now. Can you still watch it? I can still watch it later. You get everything.
つまらない結末ね。ミンタ、レウケ、お客様をもてなしてあげなさい。この俗物、はっ、醜いものはこの世界にふさわしくないわ。どうかしら。インダーせい。どうかしら。生きるのは私なんだね。いい子ね。生きれた月を迎えよう。汚れ星。私の劇にバッドエンドはないわ。さあ、人形劇の開演よ。今は機嫌が悪いの。その身と魂捧げてちょうだい。すべて予定通りね。終焉の時よ。共に暁を迎えよう。やれやれ、つまらない結末ね。
なるほどね。
I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone, I collected every hair of yours and put them in that drawer. In the days when the sun warmly slants on me, I would bathe in the lake and enjoy a nap on the shore until my fur was nicely dried under the sun.
Wait, have I done it yet? I have done it. Oops, it's fine then. I'll go to it.
"97, 98, 99, 100. I'm coming for you."
I think I have to stop streaming for a minute so I can change the settings. see. I can record here. Just test this. Let's open this.
97, 98, 99,
All right.
100. I'm coming for you.
Check that. There's no audio. Come on, this sucks. Oh, okay. It's not working. Oh, maybe I have to. Test. Let me test the recording. It's not capturing the audio for some reason. Capturing both. This shouldn't happen. Let's try this out. Oh wait, is it?
100. I'm coming for you.
Test recording. Why is it not capturing it? If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna record it. Alright, nice test. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna use the stream on the video itself. Just won't capture it. Maybe desktop audio will. Having desktop audio will actually capture it. Let's see. Maybe this would do it. I hope. No, it doesn't capture anything. It even capture my voice. Let's see. Will this work? It's not. Yeah, it's now not capturing my mic. It was capturing it before. Now it doesn't. Let's see, will this capture this now? It's still. Let's. It is capturing my audio, so I think it's fine. Or maybe I should just capture my audio on Audacity. But the settings wouldn't be the same.
$97, $98, $99, $100. I'm coming for you.
I think that's fine. I'm just gonna use the stream. in 4D. Let me test the audio in the stream if it's fine for recording. Alright. It's kind of. Is it fine? Let me see this. Do this make it better? There's some bugs. It's so noisy. Might not be the best time to. Alright. I hope that's fine. Do this make it better? It's just. Turn this off and let me listen to the stream myself. Alright, what's the latency on this stream? Actually, so quiet, but now. I might have to. Really found my. Let's say something on my phone. Is this gonna be better? Hmm. It's gone, huh? Sound before I actually find it's just my earphones. Yeah, that's alright, that's better. I'm going to start now. Alright, I can't hear anything now. I think I have to start my emulator. Yeah, I should. Not this one. This one. Still no sound? Or is it just quiet right now? What happened to the sound? Oh, there is sound.
I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone, I collected every hair of yours and put them in that drawer.
Let me at least record it on Audacity. It's now recording on Audacity. Alright. I don't really have a script for this, but I'm just gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
In that dream, there's a special scent on you. It smells like honey. Or iris. Or a crushed ladybug. I like it.
Alright. For what first? I think the first one that I should make a video on is about the re-rolling of an account. Re-rolling in this game is actually pretty fast. When skipping pretty much all dialogues, you can you can spam click. There's no skip button at first, but you can spam click on the prologue to make it faster. Oh, not this one.
Do you prefer
I-
demons or ghosts?
Let's actually see how long
Figure out what your favorite monster
without
is.
skipping, just auto.
Surprise you under your bed.
I have footage on my channel. Let's see. Let's see. Prologue. Do I have a full screen right? Is that what button? This one. This is basically the start of the game. During this, you can pretty much there's no skip button here, but you can just spam click it, and it's gonna take very little time. This is the prologue. This is before you can actually first summon, and it takes like 40 minutes, but when it should be way faster when spam clicking. And when you on the stage where you can actually pull, not the tutorial on the gacha, but you have to basically finish up to this stage. Oh, where is it? Here. This stage, I believe, is where you will basically finish the tutorial and it will unlock the mail. I'm pretty sure I don't have it right now. It's very old because it's very old. But I think you gain a free 10 pull at release. I don't really remember, but even if there's no free 10 pull, I think it's gonna be enough to at least do one single 10 pull on the gacha. And when on where you should summon, you can summon pretty much on the beginner banner or on the Sotheby banner, whoever you want to get. On Sotheby banner, you can get pretty much every single character there, because there's 50-50 on there, and if you lose, you get any character aside from Sotheby, of course. But on the beginner banner, it's actually just the 3. Let's see, not here. Lilia, a new bubble. I think this is pretty much that everyone thinks that she's not really good, but her animations is really good. It's a shame. So when excuse me, rerolling on the beginner banner, you basically have Lilia, Eternity, and Regulus. For those 3, I never really have tried Regulus yet. I got Eternity on this global CBT, but I have footage of her. I have on my channel. Like, that's crazy. Let's try just use desktop audio. I forgot how she works. Did I show the skills here? I think I did. Nasty wound. Healing taken. I have no idea what healing taken means. But she actually deals decent damage. Every character actually deals decent damage. There's just certain characters that deals more damage, of course. But like, she's decent. But the one that actually many global players doesn't. Yeah, Eternity actually looks good. Look, her skin here. Her skin here is a nightgown. A lot of people are just simping there. Let me go back here. Oh, I can. It's not translated. Never mind. Every character does decent damage, so all of the standard beginner banner character actually is very useful. But since I have Lilia, I can, and like a lot of people, a lot of players are like have her, and she's actually really strong. She's basically a crit DPS.
Don't be in and
All
out.
of
You're bugging me.
all of her skills basically increases this one. I think this one should be like one of the best units in the game actually. But like, she needs to actually be heavily invested. Not on portray, I don't think on portray, on dupes, but like her damage is really strong. Like I saw a video of someone almost dealing like 100k on her, and like that's I'm not even dealing like 50.
Don't be in and out.
This one gives crit damage and crit rate. She wants crit rate. She wants crit damage, crit rate. She's like a crit DPS. Like her ascension. Can I see it there? Why can't I see it there? Why did they remove it? Oh, I can see it here. Like this, you gain this per ascension. It's basically crit rate. Like I think this is like just crit damage. 100. I don't know actually. I might be wrong there. But every stat here is crit rate. So every attack of her is basically critting. And like one of her here, when you crit, you gain an extra attack here. Ascensions is the ascensions on the other games, but insights here is the when you reach it increases the level cap, not the portray is the dupes. A lot of people are saying that the dupes are not really needed, and only certain characters are actually like the one that like most dupes are actually just damage increases and not really crucial to their kit. But like there's some not this one. There's some like a knight. He's like notorious for requiring dupes. Like I think this one portray 5 gives him an extra stack on something. Like this is, as far as I know, this is the one of the only one that actually has a pretty big increase on dupes. But like some characters doesn't. Now one of the reason like Lilia is very strong is actually not because of on the release. It's not actually when on release that she's gonna be really strong. I think the reason why players are getting so much damage from her is because of Tooth Fairy. This is on the second major update. If Sotheby is the first, yeah, the fourth character banner. I think it's not technically the fourth one, but so if Sotheby is the first, it's gonna be the fourth one. To level up, it's really grindy. It can take you very, very long. Like this is the only max character that I have, and
Sorry, your
Lilia.
visit was not in my...
Don't be in and out.
13,000 for next level, and 13,000 of this for next level.
My friends are here.
It's
Want me
and
back?
like I think you get 12,000 here, 12,000 per run here on the maximum. But there's some events like on here on the current event. There would be like here. This is basically much better to use to get it here. But it's like other materials as well, like
I'm
getting
so glad to meet
materials like
again.
these.
When you were gone,
This can take very long time to get, but they could occasionally give choice boxes that you can actually get this for free. But and for leveling up,
Do you prefer demons or
you can
ghosts?
also there's also a crafting mechanic. Like it's already on this global CBT actually. If you play that, you can craft all of the ascension materials here, and like they take very long time. Like, but if you're playing like actively, it's not gonna take very long. Also, housing has this, which yeah, you gain 21,000 for full. I think this is max. Is it? Yeah, it's max. Max level 21,000. Basically, when it's full. I think this is the only one that's really important because you can much easily get the
In the
currency.
days when the sun
This
warmly
currency.
slants on me,
If that's not what I want to.
in
Yeah, I
the
might
days
talk
when the
about
sun
that
warmly
later.
slants on me,
So, uh, about different, when, like I said before, you can reroll on. I don't think there is one. I think you just have to build and expand. From what I'm understanding, you just like build, build, and it doesn't really matter. But there's a special stuff that you can place. I think this one might matter, but you just need to basically build and increase this. Yeah, it increase the production.
in the days when the sun warmly slants on me,
When rerolling, you can go ahead and reroll for the beginner banner for Lilia, Eternity, or Regulus. All of them are good. I would recommend Lilia. She's gonna deal a lot of damage in the future. But if you're not rolling on the beginner banner, then there's Sotheby's banner. Now, Sotheby can actually be really good to get. Mainly because she's like, it's a guaranteed one. It's 50-50. It's gonna be a higher chance for you to get her rather than trying to get other healers. Her, because like on certain stage, if you're rushing through the story, some enemies can actually hit very hard. So having a good healer, is really good. And Sotheby is not just a healer; she's also a poison debuff. She also has poison debuff, which do damage over time. And her ultimate, her healing is actually also healing over time. It's not direct healing. You basically buff your character and they gain this effect, and I think this effect heals the character for a certain amount of HP. And this ultimate actually forces every poison and every healing buff that Sotheby gave to the enemy or teammate. They forces all of those ticks, like there's stacks. They consume everything and basically force them to act already. Like on Honkai Star Rail, like Kafka. When Kafka forces the DOT to activate, that's basically what Sotheby does on just her poison. I think it works on any poison actually. But Sotheby is really good to get. But if you lose 50-50, there's plenty of characters to get. 3 months, I think. September, August, July, 4 months. Wait, yeah, it's beginning of September right now. It's like 3.5 months. Like, if you lose 50-50 on Sotheby, I actually pulled for Sotheby because I want a healer, but I lost. But luckily, I got another healer. He's actually also really good. Really good character. This debuff increases damage taken off the enemy by 20%. Just for that turn, sadly. It's not as good as other debuff. But this health is useful. This is just massive heal. Team wide heal. It affects every single character on the team. And this one is also useful. It's a stun. It basically stops any action that the enemy would do that turn. And it's useful for boss fights if you're in a tough situation. And I already said, if you got new bubble, I think you just have to restart your account. Unless you really, really, really like her. Like, I don't have her. I didn't get her, but her ultimate is really... It has some really, really good animation. And you can get the 3 beginner character when losing on 50-50 on Sotheby, so that as well you can also get them. But I highly don't. I don't have a footage of her, but let me see if I can search. I can search it on YouTube. Can find some that just has the old. Anyway, I think it's on the files. I don't know if I have it. It's gonna take a long time to find actually, but it's basically she summons a skyscraper, and that's the ult. I don't know what the ult is actually, but you see this art, that skyscraper, she basically summons that and she's on top of it, and it's like one of the only animated ones. Like, it's a cutscene. Not all of the ult, most of the ult actually is done using game effects, but Miss New Bubble's ult is actually a cutscene. And other stuff. Another one. Ananli. She's really strong. She's basically a 6-star version of Soneta. She buffs your team's damage, and like gives, I don't know if there's also defense buff, but that's basically it. She's really, really strong. Like early game. And like her ult is also like hits 2 enemies. I believe it's like this one says 2. It hits 2 enemies, and it's AoE ult, which is also really good. And this one also deals a lot of damage and has a debuff that I forgot what actually does. I have a video of showcasing her. Maybe I put it there. And Knight, like I said, might require some dupes to be actually really good, but it's decent. Centurion. I didn't get her on the CBT on global, so I can't really talk much about her, but from what I've seen, she's a decent DPS, and a decent DPS in this game is enough. And Druvis, basically a 6-star version of Satsuki. She petrifies opponents. That's it, I think. She just petrifies opponents for a very, very long time. I think you can like do some stuff to like perma petrify the enemy, but that's it. I think she also does decent damage, but petrify is her main gimmick. And I think that's it for the release characters. For 5 stars, any 5 stars is actually good. You can use them whatever, just if you're missing a 6-star of something, like if you're missing a like healer, you can get a 5-star healer like DK. It's actually decent healer and also has some decent damage. Like Soneto, the beginner character, basically the first one of the like 3 characters. Good buff, disarm, and AoE ultimate. Oh right, I'm gonna talk about the dog and the other later. Like any 5-star here is good. You can use them whatever. Like I think people will just use like some people really like Satsuki. I am one of those people, and I'm definitely gonna aim for her when it releases on global. Like everything here is basically, and 4-star. 4-star, I don't know if some 4-star are useful early game, but I don't think you're gonna use them end game. But they're decent. If you like their designs, you can use them. The only one that I don't recommend using are the 3 stars. I think they don't go beyond a certain ascension level. There's currently 16 6-stars in the game on this version. But on release, there's gonna be 11. 16 right now, but there's in this version, there's the next banner which would add to it to make it 17. What are we gonna talk about next? Oh right, the future banner characters. After the first update, the first banner characters is Melania. I highly recommend getting Melania, especially if you don't have a good DPS. She is really, really, really strong. She's similar to Lilia. Like she's just a really, really strong single like DPS. Like this is AoE, like it hits 2 enemies, but this is single target. This is single target. Basically, she's gonna burst down any boss that you put her into. Like save up for her. She's really good. But if you're not gonna pull for her, I don't really know if you should not pull for her, but if you're not gonna pull for her, probably it's because the next banner is the dog. She's not top tier, but He's decent. I don't know. Let's see if I can play the dog here. This is where I test the characters on my showcases. Like, it's so cute. He just barks. And he has a translator or something.
The puppy wishes to come along.
Yeah.
The puppy agreed with your decision. The puppy agreed with your decision. The puppy agreed with your decision.
Like, I think people would just pull for this dog just because it's a dog.
Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene at a...
And like,
In the days
you
when
never
the
really
sun
see a
was
playable dog like anywhere. Like, very few I would think that has a playable dog. Like, some people would just pull for this because it's a doggo. It's a good boy. And they just want the dog. Like, I would recommend Melania on the on the 1.1, but you can absolutely just get the dog. Next version. Now, this is the character that will make Lilia actually really good. I think she increases like star damage or something like the debuff here. I don't know if that's actually what she does, but I think she increases Lilia's damage. That fairy. And she's also a good healer. If you didn't get Sotheby, she's definitely rare. You should definitely get her. Or maybe you already have a healer, then you might not want to get her. But like, she's just one of the core of the star team. The next banner is the deer, the one on my lobby. Like, I've been actually using her, but this is AoE. She's just a plant damage dealer. I don't know how good she is on the tier list, but like, this like card deals like decent damage when like attacking enemies that are weak to plant. She's actually really decent. Like, this is AoE, this is AoE, and this is single target. Like, having an AoE sometimes, like on the end game in here where multiple enemies can appear, like, she's really good at that. Like, other than that, I don't really know if she's recommended or not. The next one and the current one, I already talked about this a lot. Shamane. He's like a debuffer that increases basically the damage of your team, and he has decent attacks, and that's pretty much it. I think if you have Melania, I think I would recommend getting him. Otherwise, just skip. There are other, you probably already have other stuff that you were planning to do, like pulling for her. She is the next banner. But I think that's it for the characters.
Well, well.
Oh, I forgot
heard
to
your
talk about
footsteps when you
Voyager. I'm just gonna edit this in. Voyager is really cute, and I think many people would actually reroll for this girl, just even though it's gonna be probably the hardest reroll that they could do, because she's not on a banner, but she's gonna have a banner like early on, I think. But her counter is really good. It's a counter. It's just reflects the damage that you have taken to the enemy that attack you. Like, it deals actually decent damage. This one, I think this blindness, it disables certain attacks, certain actions of enemies, not all of them. But if you have this status and you use the ult on them, I think it's gonna increase the damage of the ultimate. I think that's it for the characters. What's next? Many people actually. This is just PvP. Let's talk about not this one. The status,
In the days
some
when
game
the sun
mechanics.
warmly slants on me.
Can I help you? Sorry,
Uh,
your visit was not in my plan, so I'm
Taichun.
feeling a bit nervous.
Basically weapons. That's just it. It's literally just weapons. But back then, actually, the way you get weapons, the side tubes, are actually true gacha. And a lot of players hated that. So they changed it. So you can get it like by just farming. I think it's like similar to like Hoyoverse, like weapon gacha. And a lot of players don't like that. So they change it.
Can I help you? Sorry, your visit was
Anyway,
not in my plan, so
like-
I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Like 4-star and like 5-star and 6-star side tubes have some certain effects on them that can dictate where you put these side tubes. Like this one crit, I think crit damage, and this is crit rate. And like I think this one is healing, so you would put this on a healer. And this one, I think is it? I think it's gonna I think it's I think it's gonna survive. Like, it's unique enough that other players would actually be interested in it. And like, it's not very free to play enough that, but it's
Friends
really
are
play.
here.
It's
You
like
want to
not
meet them?
stingy enough that free to play players are not like getting shafted, and not free to play enough that spenders like they're not gonna profit from spenders. Oh yes, the dope sting. That's just that, but it's actually earning, like, doing pretty good on CN in terms of their profit. So I'm not really worried on the global side. Like, it's been like 3 versions, and it's still doing pretty good on China server.
Hmm?
Like they're
Can I help
one of
you?
the top ones.
Sorry,
Uh,
your visit was not in my plan, so I'm feeling a bit nervous.
it's basically like on Genshin and Star Rail. It's basically Abyss. It's this one. This is the end game. I think there's some on the event. There's some hard like events here too that you can do, and it's basically end game as well. But the permanent one is this one. Now, I actually want to talk about this as well. There's no leaderboard, or I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is a leaderboard in here anywhere in the game. So it's not based on like that ranking. On the early stage, you can basically just repeat characters, like do the entire thing in like one team. But over time, like eventually, it's gonna require you to like select 2 characters that you will be able to use on the next stage. But I actually misunderstood this a bit. Like you use a certain character here. Yeah, the permanent one. Like if you beat this, like this is one stage, and you use maybe, that's not this one. You use these 4 characters. And like the game will ask you which to choose 2 characters that you will be able to use on the next stage. But after clearing that next stage, the characters that you didn't choose, you can actually choose them on the third one again. And like you can only like consecutive stage. There's 5 stages
Here. Do you want to meet them?
on each one. Not that one. There's 5 stages. Basically, you can only on certain stage you can only use like the same 2 characters in consecutively. So if you use 4 characters here, you will choose 2 that you can use on this stage. But after this stage, the characters that you didn't choose here, you can use them again here. But you will be asked to choose again here. Basically, only 2 characters can be used consecutively on each stage, and others get basically you can choose them, you can use them. And like I think it's much, and eventually like on certain stage it's gonna turn to only 1 character that you can use. And like on here, the team you use in here, you can't use them on here, but like the team but you can use them again on here. So you don't need 5 teams, you actually just need 2 teams. You have 2 teams that you think are good enough to beat any boss, you can clear this. And what else? Resonate. I think there's some custom stuff. I never really like. I never really delved deep into this, but this is basically just gearing that you can use. Oh god, why is it? Like you can just use, if you don't know what you're doing, just quick load it. I think it's fine. But if you want some extra puzzle that will increase this one, this is the extra stats of the character. If this one, you have pieces and you can put them here and you have to fit them all in this box. Basically it's basically like their gears. Like you can buy these pieces, I believe. Where is it? On the rec? Yeah, I think this is it. Like you can, yeah, you can buy those pieces and get more of them. It's basically gears
Don't be in and out.
that increases.
You're bugging me.
Yeah, they're significant boosts in like stats. It's basically, but if you don't know there's free stuff there. You get free of this, so if you're just casual and you don't know what you're doing, just click quick load and it's gonna arrange it for you. Yeah, you can. I said I showed it. This one you can buy it here. Where do you get this? Oh, to get those gears,
Demons or ghosts?
you need to do the end game. That's where you farm the currency that you can buy the resonate pieces. What else? Insights. The Ascension. I already pretty much showed it, but like certain characters gain like significant boost in Ascension, so you would want to level them up immediately. Some characters have like effects that they like certain part of their kits are locked behind their Ascension, their insight level, so you would want to actually level them up immediately if you want them to be basically usable. They're usable if without them, but they're just not as strong. I don't know which one actually. Oh, wait,
Gentlemen walked into a fine
not her.
building.
This is basically it's level 60 here, but it's 180. It starts from level 30, then you insight, it increases the level cap, it resets the level and increases the level cap to 40, then to 50, then to 60. So it's basically level 180. This is the max level is 180 if you're counting every level before on each insight. And yeah, you get there, and here you just get their stories, basically their backstory. I think it's tied, and like this one, it's tied behind their affection. The way you get affection is by interacting in here,
I saw
by clicking them, or
Look how nice.
on the housing wilderness. Like here, this would gain them affection. It's just backstory, and like you gain pulling currency for that.
Slants on me, I would bathe in the lake and
What
enjoy
else?
a nap on the shore until my fur was nicely dry.
Oh right, when they're insight level 2, basically when you ascend them when they're level 40.
Welcome to Conchira's.
If there are 5, they gain their ascension skin. some of them are really good. Like, no, like her is my
I'm so
favorite
glad
one.
we meet again. When you were gone,
Like from that to this, it's really good. The only one that is actually very different is like she doesn't have technically doesn't have an ascension skin, but this skin is like
my friends
if
are
you play
here.
the
Do you
know
want
the
to meet them?
CBD, you get it here. It's her skin. It's basically her ascension, but it's not tied to ascension. That's the skin. There's
Do you
they
prefer demons or ghosts? Or the man with
they
the
sell the
chainsaw?
skin on
I
here.
have to figure out what.
That's the price of the skin. I don't know what's the price of that actually. Can I? Where is it? Oh, here. 980, 9080 CNY. What's that on USD? Hmm. Let me check that. 98 cent to USD. $13. It's probably $15. These skins, if it's $15 for the paid skins, and they have their own live duty. The skins are actually really good. Oh right, I'm gonna show the future skins. Let's see. She doesn't have one.
Don't be in
Who
and out.
does she have
You're
one?
bugging me.
I'm so
Doesn't have one. Doesn't have one. Does she have one? Who doesn't have one?
gentlemen walked into a pine tree.
It's so nice to meet you.
Alright.
I've been waiting for so long.
I might do a showcase. I can't really use them because I didn't buy them. I'm free to play. No, the skins are just purely cosmetic. What else? What else? Like, I said this before, but they increased the limit of this on this version. I hope it's on global release, but if it's not, to actually finish the dailies, you can actually finish them even without the increase here. It just makes the dailies to be finished very quite easier when they increase this, because you have more stages that you can clear. But like before that, before the increase on energy cap, I finished the dailies in one sit, in like one playing session, by just when I log in, I interact with the character in here.
I saw them put a
That
leash
counts
on
as one mission here, and I go to the wilderness. And get this, claim this, and then the affection if they have one.
In the days when the sun warmly slants on me,
Then
I would bathe in the lake.
I think you have to either this or this, to you have to burn your energy in these two stages, and then you have two free runs on this one. I think they're skips. I never really used them. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're skips. Do they have gifts? I'm pretty sure I saw some. Or is it just... Maybe there's not. I'm pretty sure when the global CVT. Or maybe it's in the wilderness. I saw some gift.
Oh, this is new.
No, you don't gift it here.
Oh, this is new.
Well, I'm in a good mood today.
I'm not sure if there's gifts. I'm pretty sure I
In the days when
saw
the
some
sun
on
warmly slants on me,
the CVT, but
bathe in the lake,
I might have just
enjoy a nap on the
misremembered that.
shore, until my fur was nicely dried under the sun.
Good
Like,
day, my lord. You're too kind visiting me, and I regret
yeah,
to...
there's no
Do you
gifts.
prefer demons or ghosts?
If there's
Or
gifts,
the
it
man
should
with the
appear
chainsaw?
here. But I'm pretty sure these are all ascension stuff. Yeah, ascension stuff, side tube. What else? What else? Oh right, you asked before. Yeah, this is actually on the global CBT before this chapter. Chapter 4 is already on like global CBT, the previous one. If you check the files on the game, if you actually, it's big spoiler, but if you check like video stuff on there, video files on there, you will see cutscenes on chapter 4 is already on the build, the global build on the CBT. And this chapter is the longest one. It's 23 stages. It basically, without spoiling it, you know, like, have you played the CBT or at least like watch some videos on playing here? I don't want to spoil. So if you already played it, I will actually talk about it. Sorry. The chapter 3, so you know already. Like, you know that in this chapter, Bertin is basically like on comatose. She's like not awake, and like it basically wraps that like arc. I think like this one, chapter 1 and chapter 2 is basically one arc. Like it's directly connected, and this one I think is all directly connected, and it's basically gonna wrap up this arc, the arc that started here. Like this chapter seems like pretty like conclusive, but it's not actually, because it's just backstory. We don't actually know what happened to Bertin after that on the real world, but it's directly connected. And like, this is the stuff that happened here is actually it's pretty good. I don't think it's much like, I'm not gonna say anything. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything about it that I might spoil it accidentally. But yeah. The boss here can actually be hard if you're not like ready for it. This one. But that's pretty much where the story ends. It's definitely a conclusion. I think the chapter 5 would be a new arc, maybe even something else somewhere else, like yeah, the boss actually starts to get really difficult. I don't know if I can show it. It might be very spoilery actually. Maybe I could just like just show here. Yeah, it's not very spoilery. You don't know what's happening here. This one. Can I not show it to full model? Damn. I can't show it. It's like a massive one. Like I think every end of an arc would have a massive boss. Like this one. You have Arcana's like boss fight here. This one. The massive ink monster. It's a massive boss that like looks like a massive boss that you would see on the end of an arc on the game. So yeah. That's true. Yeah, this one also has that one has a like big it's humanoid, but it's definitely not human boss. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that as spoilers. I almost said something. What else?
Do you prefer demons or ghosts? Or the man with the chainsaw? I have to figure
Events.
out what your favorite monster is. So that
I already said this, but events have a shop that you can buy stuff. Basically, this is much better value for your energy, and you should always like actually you can when you you can go and like skip the story for this one. Like for events, there's story, and like the farming stage are tied to story, but I actually recommend just skipping first, and you can read them. You can click this and you can read. You might not have the best experience, but when you're like want to farm or just burn your stamina, you can replay the story using this button. And it's not part of the main story, so I think I can at least show. Like
Hypotheses have been made regarding the quasars as follows.
it's fully voiced. Even event. The only thing
Just like the based on the data, page 3. In most cases,
I would have played this by now, but let's see.
Ex- Will you- enfin.
I don't know if they're kind of, but they speak. They're on this event. They're basically on India, so they speak a lot of Hindi, and I can't understand them. So I don't bother actually like listening to the full story. I'm gonna do it when Global comes out because I'm much better reading in English.
Mathilde, qui sait quand ils s'approuveront en ce moment?
And
L'énergie céleste semble être
oh yeah,
parfaitement forte.
Matilda is basically the main character in this event,
Quelle occasion providentielle
and she's
pour
speaking in
célébrer
French.
la Ce serait de la folie ne rien faire.
She's speaking just in French. Like, is so that's for the event. Like this one, the one with the three like stages. This is the one where you should go ahead and farm the currency to buy stuff on the shop. And that's for the and events have like gimmicks. Like this one has this. I think this just gives me stats and special effects on the on when battling on the stages, on the event stages. This one as well. And that's pretty much event. Do they speak on the trailer? I think this is the trailer.
Oh, just in time. Is this yours?
Yes.
Put it away, kid.
Yeah, she's the next banner after the current one.
This shrine? Only few tourists are willing to. Only the locals know.
Oh, I can show it. I can show that girl's voice lines. It has some Hindi lines.
That's how we located the star. It reaches level 5 on Torino scale.
Meteor shower! So many of them, as the news mentioned.
This Deepa festival will become a disaster.
It's all because of my sister, who I've only seen once in my life.
Is also my tutor.
Miss Shaja, why? How you find this place?
My dear children, enjoy your Deepa festival.
So meteor shower. It's coming.
I'll smash that door open, even if it takes the other arm of mine.
Not yet. Best part.
When did you last look up at the sky? That's not how you look at a star. And you shouldn't lower your head.
Do they? Old ones? Shouldn't touch this. The spoilers. Oh, I shouldn't touch that. Like her.
Aha! Welcome to Punjira's. Whatever. क्या? नहीं पुंजी. तुमने सच में ये सुना है? ओह, इसके लिए कोई अपनी दौलत से ठगा जाने वाला है.
Yep, she's speaking in Hindi. For the event. Oh, right. Your characters sometimes go to this painting. And you can't interact with them. They're just on the painting. And if you go ahead, how do you wait, what? Alright, when you go here, you go back. You're just on the painting, you cannot interact with them. You have to go here to force them out. What else? Right. This one. This is basically for ascending for insight, ascending your insight levels for certain characters. And like these stages, like you would think to ascend an insight of a like material, I think, or like a star character, you would need to use them on here. They would be strong on here, but the enemies are actually the same like element, which is star. So you would need to actually use a different one. Like this one, it's recommended to use plant characters to ascend star characters. So you would want to basically get as much characters if you want, because these stages can actually get really hard. They give out like free stuff of this, so I recommend the free like selector box where you can select this. I recommend getting the one for the best DPS that you have first, so that you can use them to level up pretty much everyone else, because some stages here, like, they get pretty hard and you might get stuck if you don't have one. If you can't beat them, like you're trying to level up a plant character but you can't beat level 5 and get this. So I recommend just leveling up the DPS first and then everyone else after that.
In the days when the sun warmly slants on me, I would bathe in the lake.
I think that's it. Oh. Talk about a little bit of this. The negative status, the negative effects of the game. They actually require a bit, some of them require a bit of thinking.
Two gentlemen
Like
walked into a
her,
building.
the petrify effect.
Miss Timekeeper,
Go
my
on.
sincerest apologies. I was immersed in a novel and did not notice you.
Alright. The petrify effect, actually, it like stops the enemy's action for that turn. But if you deal reality damage, or like physical, I think it's reality. If you deal reality damage on the enemy that is petrified, the petrify effect actually gets cancelled. So we don't want to hit them when they're petrified with their reality damage. If you want to actually stop the enemy's attacks. So usually the strategy would be, if you have AoE attacks, use the AoE first and then use the petrify. That way it won't get cancelled. Right. This one. Intellect
It's so nice to
characters and spirit characters.
If possible,
The two elements that
a knock on the
like
door will be
against each other. There's very few characters that are this element.
It's so nice
Like
to
this
meet
is
you.
the pretty sure this is the only one, only 5-star. There's only one of each for 5-star. And like you
It's
might
so
want
nice to meet
to
you.
actually build
I've
them,
been waiting for so long.
but like the thing
if
is,
possible.
the enemies with this element have neutral damage to basically all of the other 4 elements. So if you have a strong DPS, you might not need to actually use them, but if you like struggling on certain boss that has that element, most bosses would actually have those
So nice
elements.
to meet you. I've been waiting for so
So
long.
you might want to go ahead and use that there.
My friends are here. Do you want to meet them? Shh. Look. Over there behind the curtain. Can you see his feet?
Hmm.
My friends are here. Do you want to meet them?
I don't think there's any more to talk about right now. I think that's it. Just gonna do I'm gonna do this off screen. I don't want to actually spoil. I think that's it for this. I'm gonna add you before I end the stream.
Ah, また会ったわね、アドミン。元気そうで私も嬉しい。あらあら、いけないわね。私の前で眠ったら二度と起きられなくなるかもしれないわよ。 まったく感心しないわね、アドニー。お仕事をサボる子より真面目な子の方が私は好きよ。